To Washington now, where President Trump is expected to sign a bill that will strip money from foreign aid and from the Corporation for Public Broadcasting.
Now, those public broadcasting cuts, they total more than $1 billion. CBS 13's Anna Kuhn joining us live in studio. And Anna, this is a multi-million-dollar loss for Maine alone.
Yeah, Greg, Marissa, the CEO of Maine Public, which is our state's network of public TV and radio stations, says this will be a hit to operations. But he tells me there are no immediate plans for layoffs or programming cuts. He says right now he's just trying to figure out how to adapt.
It's been a sad and hard couple of days for public broadcasting.
Maine Public CEO Rick Schneider says the rescission bill that passed the House and Senate this week claws back $2.5 million a year that was previously promised money to Maine Public. The federal funding was about 12% of his budget.
I very much look at the federal funding as basic infrastructure, and programming gets paid for with your own fundraising.
That infrastructure is what the Maine Emergency Management Agency relies on to get emergency messages out across the state. And despite cuts, both organizations say those alerts will continue. MEMA wrote in a statement, quote, MEMA will continue to work with Maine Public Broadcasting and other partners to ensure that Maine citizens and those visiting the state receive timely, accurate alerts in situations that may threaten their safety. Maine Public is also moving forward with plans to move its studio into the Portland Public Market building, which Schneider says was paid for with private funds. And while he promises Maine programming will continue, he says the national network of public broadcasting might be harder to keep afloat.
Maine Public could be very healthy, but many stations across the country may be suffering. And how do all of us aggregate our money to produce those programs from PBS and NPR? That's the big part of the question.
The Trump administration has promised to find money to alleviate cuts to rural public broadcasting stations over concerns about emergency messaging. Now, all of Maine's congressional delegation voted against this spending cut package. Live in the studio, Anna Kuhn, CBS 13 News.